G'day and welcome to Mix Easy Eats. In this video we'll be making what I call is my special spicy garlic bread. Let's get into it. So we'll start off with the things you need. And first up you're going to need some round bread rolls like this, or actually these are almost square. But yeah, you're going to need some bread rolls. Now you can really use any size roll you want and any number you want. The only thing is it needs to fit in a baking tray when they're all cut in half. So I've got 6 rolls there, that's going to be 12 on the layer, so they all need to fit in the baking tray. And next up we use some jalapenos. I just use the jar ones, and some chili flakes, and some garlic butter. In this case I'm using this True Blue garlic butter spread, and it's got some parsley in there as well, very nice. So it's 150 grams, and I'll end up using all of that. And use whatever your favourite pasta sauce is. In this case I'm using the Dolmio Classic Tomato and Basil. And you'll also need some shredded mozzarella cheese. I like the Perfect Italiano brand, but pretty much any brand will do. Okay, let's get started. So we start off with a baking tray lined with baking paper, and that's just so it doesn't stick if the cheese happens to run down the sides. So I start by cutting all the rolls in half, and I'll try to get them as evenly in half as I can because of the weird shape, just so they sit level when they're in the tray. So we just lay all the rolls down in there and try not to squash them too much, but yeah, I'm sure we can fit them all in. And there we go. That's it. Perfect. And just give them a gentle press down. Make sure they're all kind of even. Nothing's going to pop up. Now we can get onto the garlic butter. And I like to lay it on really thick so it soaks in during the cooking process. So I use the whole 150 grams of the garlic butter. And you just want to go around and make sure that it's all buttered up to the edges. You don't really want any dry spots. Now we can add the pasta sauce. And I just give it a good teaspoon and a half on each one and spread it around pretty evenly. And again, making sure you get the sauce up to the edges. Now we can go around and put down one fine layer of the mozzarella cheese, and that'll give the jalapenos something to stick to. Now it's time to add the jalapenos, and I like to put 2 on each roll. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger and you can only use 1. But yeah, 2 is a good rule for me, works well. Then it's time to add another layer of cheese. And you don't need a lot of cheese, just a good sprinkle. After that we can add the chili flakes. And I like to use a good pinch on each one. Now the chili flakes are kind of optional, you don't really need it. You got the jalapenos on there, but it just really depends how spicy you want it. The hotter you want it, add more chili flakes. Now the final ingredient, good old tomato sauce. Just ordinary plain tomato sauce. And I like to squirt it over the top, make it look nice. You don't really see it in the end result after it's cooked, but it gives it an extra tomatoey flavour. Now we can head off to the oven, and with the oven on 190 degrees Celsius or around 375 Fahrenheit, go for the middle shelf, stick it in there for about 25 minutes. Keep an eye on it though. And there we go, around 25 minutes later, looking good. And it's done. And now it's time to stick it on a plate. Now to save yourself any heartache and trauma, go around the edges of them first with a sharp knife and just break away the cheese. So then they'll pull away nicely. And look at that. Beautiful. So that's my special spicy garlic bread. Gobble gobble. Well, if you found the video helpful, leave a like, that'd be great. And subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching.